Get ready for an exhilarating journey through our community's heart and soul, right here on Great Hearts, Great Stories. I'm Christina Morella, and I'm thrilled to bring you this month's most inspiring, captivating, and absolutely amazing stories.
And I'm Jonathan Cornell. Whether you're a sports enthusiast, a spelling savant, or a lover of arts and culture, we've got something special for you. Our athletes have outdone themselves, showcasing teamwork and resilience. From the soccer field to the basketball court, we celebrate the spirit and dedication of our teams. Highlights include a nail-biting finish and record-breaking performances that continue to raise the bar for excellence.
Then the spotlight shifts to the stage where words wield power.
I-N-J.
The Great Hearts annual spelling bee didn't just test vocabulary, it showcased the poise and intellectual prowess of our students. The final rounds were a testament to the hard work and preparation of every participant, culminating in a triumph of linguistic skill and the moment of celebration. You can see it in her mom's eyes and the word her mom taught her to spell while out to eat.
And celebrating Arizona's birthday. It's a legacy we're all part of. We dive into the history, the beauty, and the vibrant culture that make Arizona unique. Our students have embarked on projects and events that honor this heritage, proving that even the youngest hearts can carry the deepest pride.
Bringing warmth and a wagging tail to our halls, Karma the therapy dog has become a beloved part of Great Hearts Veritas. See how her presence uplifts spirits, provides comfort, and supports the well-being of both students and staff, reinforcing the power of companionship.
And in a grand finale that's music to our ears, the talented students of Lincoln Prep are set to dazzle in this year's performance of The Sound of Music. With every note and step, they bring to life a story of hope, family, and the joy of music. It's a performance that promises to enchant and inspire.
We are so happy to have you here with us for Great Hearts, Great Stories, our monthly student newscast. I'm Christina Morella, a senior here at Lincoln Preparatory Academy.
And I'm Jonathan Cornell, a senior here as well. Let's jump right into our top story, a not-so-traditional barbershop quartet at Veritas Prep. But here's the twist. They're a quartet with a little extra harmony, boasting 5 members instead of 4. Born from the echoes of Music Man, this musical group didn't just fade after their musical debut. They've been combing through tunes ever since.
A 1, 2, 3. Shaboom.
What's characteristic of Barbershop is there are no other instruments, it's just you and your voice. You'll have 4 main parts, the bass, the low notes, the baritone a bit higher, then you'll have the tenor who have the really difficult job of singing those really high notes that you do not think is humanly possible to sing. And you have the leads. Now the leads are the people who are usually singing the melody, they'll stick out the most in your memory. Those 4 parts all come together and then we'll make some music.
Life could be a dream. If only all my precious plans would come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Shaboom, shaboom.
Originally, we had our production of Meredith Willson's The Music Man last year, and within the musical itself, there is a barbershop quartet. There are these characters.
Now everyone knows that I am hoping you're the same.
Well, shall we set, as your mother says?
I was the lead in The Music Man.
Oh, you know that.
After the play ended,
They wanted to continue the group.
this is a really fun thing, and we want to keep it going.
If you do,
They asked me to join, and I said yes.
oh baby, we'd be so fine.
We all love to sing, but we don't have a lot of opportunity to do a cappella singing. Here, we have more control over our harmonies, our tempo, and that gives us a lot of freedom.
Our harmonies are more close-knit.
It takes a lot of effort to be able to get our harmonies right. It's just a better sort of community too. Smaller groups, so we form closer bonds with each other.
It's just really fun. It's less serious music, I would say. It's fun to sing, and you can kind of get into it a little bit.
Sweetheart, ba-da-da-da-boom, shaboom.
Victory is spelled T-E-M-P-U-R-A at this year's Great Hearts Spelling Bee with 4th grader Carly Wen from Archway, Trivium, and Goodyear, and taking home the coveted trophy and this reaction from Mom that stole the show.
Sentinel. S-E-N-T-I-N-E-L. Sentinel.
Arable. A-R-A-B-L-E. Arable. Communing. C-O-M-M-U Communing.
Destitution. DESTITUTION. Destitution.
Injurious. INJURIOUS. Injurious.
Clandestine.
Clandestine. CLANDESTINE. Clandestine.
Protectorate.
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 Protectorate. PROTECTORATE. Protectorate.
My name is Carly Nguyen and I go to Archway Trivium.
Artifice.
Artifice. ARTIFICE. Artifice.
Well, we typed all those words on the computer and we studied from there.
So this will be a championship word. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Tempura. This is a noun meaning fritters of seafood and vegetables fried in deep fat. Tempura.
I just want to make sure, but my mother brung up this thing called tempura shrimp and I tried it and it tasted really good and she told me how to spell it.
Tempura. TEMPURA. Tempura.
That is correct.
And I love tempura shrimp. It's so delicious.
Third place goes to Nathan Kirchheimer. Congratulations. Second place goes to Vic Namji. And first base goes to Carly Wood.
Carly was even invited to appear on Fox 10's Arizona Morning Show, where she and her dean of students, Kristen Arbogast, held a mock spelling bee against the anchors. Good news, Carly has made it past the regional portion and is headed to the state championship, one step closer to earning a spot at the annual Scripps National Spelling Bee. Good luck, Carly.
Fantastic job, Carly. Keep up the great work. Turning now to sports. The winter sports season is wrapped up. Joining us now is Thomas Fry, a senior here at Lincoln Prep with your highlights. Thomas?
Thank you, Jonathan and Christina. And now we're going to head up north to Prescott, where our girls and boys basketball teams competed in the AIA state tournament. Regional champs Glendale Prep taking on Scottsdale Prep Spartans in the Sweet 16. Scottsdale Prep coming off a play-in game win against Leading Edge, but the number 1 seeded Glendale Griffins were too tough a match. The Griffins get the win 55-33 and advance to the Elite 8, where they faced San Carlos, the 4th-ranked team in Arizona. The Griffins' defense keeping them in the game, only trailing by 7 at halftime. Glendale held San Carlos to the least amount of points they scored all season, but unfortunately, they couldn't get the win. Glendale Prep falls in this one 48-28.
I know our defense was good enough to win today, but our offense just wasn't quite there, and we just didn't make enough shots that we typically make to win the game. Holding them in the 40s, a team that good, that shoots that well, we put on a great defensive performance, honestly. I couldn't have been prouder on one end. And then on the other end, we just couldn't quite get over the hump. A little bit of tired legs, second day in a row. I'm very proud of our kids.
On the boys' side, the Veritas Prep Falcons making the tournament after winning their play-in game the week before. Facing Leading Edge in the Sweet 16 of the 2A state playoffs. Let's head straight to the fourth quarter. Veritas Prep down by 2 with less than a minute to go, but they just couldn't get the putbacks to go to tie the game. Veritas falls in a heartbreaker, nearly pulling off the upset 45-43 the final.
Our goal was to give ourselves an opportunity to win, and we did that. Our kids poured our heart and soul into the season, into each other. You wanted to have the opportunity to win. We gave ourselves the opportunity, just fell a little short. Basketball's a game of runs. They went on a little run to begin with, then we battled back, and that's just the character of our guys. It's been all season long. When chips are down, they come back and battle. That's just who they are. We gave ourselves the opportunity to win. That's what we wanted.
Just the toughest way to lose. So we all went into the locker room and we just kind of sat there for a second. It probably wasn't a second. It was probably about a few minutes. We're all just crying and stuff. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that we lost. I was just thinking about the fact that it's all over and how fun it was.
At the end of the day, it's all about our kids. And our kids battle. They have so much heart, so much grit. We talked about the Veritas way. That's definitely the Veritas way. We're proud of our kids.
In the girls bracket, Veritas Prep taking on Phoenix Country Day School in 2A. Veritas getting the win the week prior to claim their spot in the Sweet 16, but had to face the number 1 seeded Phoenix Country Day School, who proved to be too strong in this one. The Falcons end their season falling 69-23 the final.
I really pride the team off of giving 110% all the time until the final buzzer. And so what I told them after today was that I'm just so proud that they were able to keep their heads held up high, work hard, be clean all the way through, be proud of the work that they put out there regardless of the score. Never before in program history has Veritas girls basketball made it this far in postseason, ever. And to do it with the crew 2 years ago, and my seniors this year that were sophomores 2 years ago, was the first time they ever made it into the play-in game. And so I think this program is really off to a great start, and I'm really hopeful for what we have in the future.
They're a great team. They have number 24, Olivia, is a phenomenal player, and they deserve it for sure. But just know that we're coming next year, and we're going to come prepared.
We made history throughout the whole program that we were here. We beat Chandler Prep for the first time in history. We made it here for the first time in history. Like, we really did such a good job playing basketball, and I'm just so proud of everything, and it's just such a good way to leave.
Let's head out to the pitch for the Great Hearts Middle School Soccer Championships. Veritas Prep facing the Scottsdale Spartans in the championship match. Tied at 1 in the late game, Veritas pulled off a late goal to get the win, 2-1 the final. On the boys' side, Glendale Prep facing Trivium Prep in the championship. Both defenses holding strong throughout the match. Glendale Prep came through to get the W, 3-0 the final. Turning to middle school tennis, congratulations to the Veritas Falcons, the girls team taking the top spot in the Great Hearts Middle School League Championship. Chandler Prep is the league's runner-up. On the boys' side, Great Hearts Anthem Prep took the top spot. The Anthem tennis team is led by Chris Brewer. Congratulations, Eagles. Chandler Prep is the runner-up in that one too. Sticking with Great Hearts in the middle school league, it was a matchup between 2 undefeated teams in the baseball championship. The Scottsdale Prep Spartans facing the Great Hearts Anthem Eagles in the championship game. Both teams went into the playoffs 10-0, with Anthem Prep defeating the West and Scottsdale Prep leading in the East. The Spartans get the win in this one, 12-8. In softball, the North Phoenix Prep Gladiators looking to defend their title with a win over the Trivium Prep Crimson Knights. North Phoenix pitcher Isabel Dooley hit a home run in the second, and then shortstop Emma Milligan followed it up with a home run in the fourth. The final in this one was 8-5, and North Phoenix Prep are your back-to-back league champs under head coach Rosa Dooley. Sounds like a legacy is forming there. And with that, I'll send it back to Jonathan and Christina.
A lot to celebrate this season. Thank you, Thomas. And a lot to celebrate at Arete Prep. The senior Grace Howell, the 5'5" shooting guard, scored her 1,000th point this season.
The way she can shoot the ball is one of the best in the state, hands down. That's been a joy to watch her put the ball through the net nonstop. She's got a real high basketball IQ. She's been playing since she was 3rd or 4th grade. She knows exactly where to go and when to go there. She works hard. I don't think she's ever missed a practice in 4 years.
Whether it be going to a weight room, going to the gym, having practice, going to film.
She's been part of some winning teams here.
3 trips to the state tournament, 2 of those to the Sweet 16, 1 to the Elite 8.
Her achievements have been kind of jaw-dropping.
Freshman Player of the Year in the 2020-2021 season.
She's been a first-team All-Region player, unanimous, all 4 years.
2A Valley All-Region Offensive Player of the Year.
She went over 1,000 points for her career.
I'll probably end up leaving the leading scorer on record in the program.
It's been fun. It's been fun, a lot of fun.
My most recent accomplishment would be going over 1,000 points. I didn't know that I was 6 points away. My coach kept that from me. My thought process going into the game was business as usual. I got a steal, dribbled down for a 3-pointer, and when it went in, my coach called a timeout, which was really out of character. I was walking back to the bench, and then all of a sudden I hear our athletic director's voice over the PA system, and he goes,
Howell has just surpassed 1,000 career. 1,000-point career.
It was surreal to realize that I accomplished what I accomplished. It was emotional. It was definitely emotional. My career's been a roller coaster, a fun roller coaster. It's had its high moments, it's had its low moments. It's prevailed. I just hope it's not the end.
It's just been a blast and a blessing.
I want to play in college. I'm in a recruiting process. I'd like to say thank you to all my teammates, past and present. I wouldn't have accomplished what I accomplished without them. Thanks to my family for being at every game and for really pushing me to develop my game to where it's at now. They've all been a key factor in shaping me as a person and an athlete.
She's been a good leader for the school, for the girls program in general, so it's been a blessing.
I never would have imagined that I'd be standing here, leaving with the accomplishments, leaving the legacy that I created and having that influence on the program. It kind of feels euphoric, like a dream.
Over 500 sophomores, juniors, and parents attended the Great Hearts College Symposium at Scottsdale Prep to meet with representatives from over 62 colleges across the country.
This is the 16th annual College Symposium. It's a great event for exposure for students to see what's out there. In addition to our fabulous in-state schools, there are some really fantastic out-of-state options for students to consider as well.
But I like to say we might as well be called Emerald Polytechnic University, because when you look at our list of degrees, that is what we are.
They learn about the general college admissions process by coming to the symposium. What are colleges looking for in an applicant? What information is important to them? What can students do between now and when they graduate to really put their best foot forward in terms of a college application?
We really want to see how you have empowered yourself to use your voice.
We have 62 colleges here today. We have some tech schools, we have private liberal arts colleges, we have state schools. We group colleges in threes and they're assigned to a classroom.
Can you talk to me about who you want to go see?
Looking for all the Arizona colleges.
Students and parents are able to take a look at the groupings and pick one classroom to go to for the first session, and they sit and listen to each of those three colleges.
How do you know what school will set you up best to get you into grad school?
It can vary from school to school for sure. It's hard to measure a metric per se.
Then we have a second session where students and parents will pick a new classroom to go to, and they'll get to hear from 3 new colleges or universities.
92% of our students return for sophomore year.
Each of them had something a little bit different about them, and I kind of get to explore what I would be interested in.
And then for an hour after that, we have an open college fair format where students and parents will pop in and out of classrooms to talk one-on-one with colleges.
I got to learn more about the housing and how things like that would work outside of just school stuff.
This is an exciting place to be. There's a lot of great conversations happening inside and outside of the classroom, a lot of traffic in the hallways, students trying to decide which classroom they're going to go to and which colleges they want to see, a lot of decisions with parents about where they're going to go and where they're going to meet after they hear from colleges. It's a fun environment, it's exciting, and it's great to hear the conversations that are taking place with students and with families.
I think it can be a little nerve-wracking sometimes, but I think being able to talk to all these colleges and just the format of it, getting to go up and ask questions, and it's not very stressful because of all the colleges here.
Every year, colleges and universities comment on how articulate our students are, how friendly they are, how professional they are. Our students do a wonderful job setting themselves apart from other high school students, and just being able to have conversation easily with the college admissions officer is something that colleges remark on each year.
Great Hearts has officially kicked off the hiring season for the upcoming school year with a hiring event at Maryvale Prep.
We look for people who really love what they teach. They're passionate about their subject, and they really want to bring that to young people. So that combination of loving to be with children and loving to be with your subject matter and bringing the two together, that's what we look for in our hiring fairs.
We are looking for teachers at Great Hearts that model the virtues that we ask our students to model as they learn and grow with us. We're looking for teachers that are intellectually, morally, and aesthetically alive.
This year, Great Hearts in Arizona is looking to hire nearly 400 teachers, nurses, coaches, and special education teachers. If you or someone you know is interested in building a career at Great Hearts, visit greatheartscareers.org to learn more. The teachers here at Lincoln Prep really do embody what it means to be a teacher, but also their advisors, like our new headmaster, Mr. Tope. He has helped so many students embrace who they are and really help them understand what they want to be when they grow up.
And I really feel like you can say the same about every single other teacher and staff member here at Lincoln Prep. They really embody the core values of Great Hearts. Well, a couple of teachers and class sections got a shout out when 2 students from Archway Scottsdale were chosen as the 12 News Weather Kids.
I have a darling duo here with me today. I have a 9-year-old Ever and 7-year-old Rain. Thank you so much for being our 12 News Weather Kids today and helping me out at the green screen. So tell us what school you girls go to.
We go to Great Hearts Scottsdale.
Wonderful, and you got some shout outs, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Great Hearts 3B.
Shout out to my class 1E, Miss Terpstra and Miss Nova.
Hi, everybody. Okay, what do you girls like to do after school?
I love to do soccer and acting. It's really fun. I just love it after. It's really.
And how about you, Rain?
I like to play with the neighbors, and I like to go to dance class.
Awesome. This all sounds like fun. And I see you're also weather watchers. You snapped this beautiful rainbow photo behind us. Tell us about it.
So this was actually 1 week ago, and this was taken in Scottsdale Quarter, and when we were going to a restaurant.
Ah, nice. Hopefully we'll have some more rainbow sightings because we do have a winter storm that's all set up for tonight into tomorrow. But just in time for the weekend, it should dry out. So I'm hoping you'll help us out with the weekend weather forecast.
On Saturday, starting in the morning, it's going to be 46 degrees. And then when we come into the afternoon, it's going to come into 62 degrees. And it's going to be really breezy, so bring a jacket.
And then on Sunday in the morning, it's going to be 44 degrees. And then when we go into the afternoon, it's going to be 65 degrees.
Excellent work, ladies, with the Valley weekend weather. Okay, now you know what to do. Back to you, Graham.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I love them. They are so adorable.
And animated.
They are. I mean, a little,
I know.
Little
almost like interpretive weather.
Yes, and rain. Okay, how appropriate, rain on a day where there's going to be rain.
And there's going to be rain.
Yes.
Lots of it.
Love it. Great job, you guys.
The newest faculty member at Archway Veritas is the most popular on campus. Let's meet Karma, the therapy dog.
My name is Amy Hosak. I'm the Director of Operations at Archway Veritas, and this is Karma, and she is a therapy dog here. While she was still training, we brought her to school once or twice a week and let her get used to the school. We really figured that she was very much needed at the school more than ever. We can't tell when kids are going to need this support. So now she comes every day. I'll ask her, do you want to go to work? And she'll perk up her ears, and I just say, worky, and she puts her head through the harness hole. And we come to work. We spend a lot of our time in the morning walking students to class. They transition into the classroom a lot easier. She just brings a sense of calm. She's a non-judgmental listener. Just being around a dog, just petting a dog, it just heightens your happiness, in my opinion. And the students seem to think so too. The teachers are really great in letting the students reach out. They just can't not touch her. She stays pretty calm through all the hands. It's almost like great, I'm gonna have a great day now. I pet the dog, I'm gonna have a great day. So yeah, she has a ton of hands, but she does not care. She actually loves it. Dobermans should not be feared. Just because they're Dobermans doesn't mean that they're aggressive. I think having a Doberman as a therapy dog is important to teach the children not to be scared. It's not the dog per se, it's their training and the people that handle them. Every morning she sits on the rug in front of the front desk. She's calm, just like she is now. This is what she does when they pet her. That's it. That's all she does. The kids just love her, as do I. There's a certain student that needs four-legged courage with math, so I will do my best to make sure that I'm there for certain math classes or in the math intervention room, and we will just sit by her, and Miss Jenkins, our math interventionist, could tell the difference immediately.
Look at Karma, she's not worried about you reading the problem. She knows you got this.
They get more excited and have more courage to participate.
I'm going to subtract.
Did you tell her?
Did she hear you?
She raised her hand to answer questions, and it wasn't typical of her to do that. I think Karma just being there gives her the opportunity to feel more successful. And that's the whole point of having a therapy talk. That's what they're here for. It is good karma.
At Maryvale Prep, senior R.J. Alberter signed his letter of intent to play collegiate football, a first for the Great Hearts Academy.
My name is Rich Gillespie, and as the athletic director here at Maryvale Prep, I'm here to welcome you to our 2024 National Signing Day ceremony. RJ is the first full-time Maryvale Prep student to sign to play in college.
RJ, you've committed yourself to the community here, and the community loves you back for it. You're going to take that pen in front of you, uncap it, and you're going to sign your name to the paper in front. Go ahead.
I just committed to Ottawa University. I just spent 4 long years here at Maryvale Prep, and in the end it all worked out. Got an offer to go play collegiate football. My best memory is winning the state championship here at Maryvale Prep. Definitely feels like all the hard work paid off finally. It's definitely an amazing feeling.
Seeing our guys go on to further their life through a college education through the sport of football is awesome. Not everybody gets that opportunity. It's pretty tough, but seeing them able to do it and thinking about the 4 years of hard work they put in here to get there really just makes me proud as a coach to see what they were able to do with the tools that we gave them here, both in the classroom and on the field. He's really a down-to-earth guy, leads by example, has grown a lot in his 4 years here. He's been through a lot that would make a lot of other guys quit the sport of football, drop out of school, whatever it is, and he has really persevered through all of it, and that's going to provide him so much success at the next level and into his life.
For him to be able to have the ambition and drive to pursue excellence on the football field at such a young age, and to follow his dream and his passion to playing college football is truly commendable, and it's an honor to be a part of today, for sure.
20 Scottsdale Prep alumni returned to their old stomping grounds to share stories and insights of the transition from high school to college at the Academy's annual alumni panel.
Hi, my name is Alex Aroost. I'm majoring in criminology and criminal justice at ASU Barrett. It felt really good to be able to give these high schoolers advice on what the college experience is like.
Sam?
What was life like directly after graduation, and what was like the search for a job like?
I definitely remember sitting in the audience and being very stressed about like all the different kinds of questions. Where do I want to go? How am I going to know what I want to study? I'm Rosie. I am a junior studying classics at Princeton. When people ask what the biggest adjustment going from high school to college is, you get to pick your classes, that there's no dress code, the schedule's a lot looser, you don't have to start class every morning at 7 a.m.
How do you balance like the stress of like academics and like the collegiate level of sport? How would you balance that? Because it's kind of a stressful thing.
You just have to get enough sleep. Say no to certain things so you can get enough sleep.
My name is Johnny Foster. I'm pursuing a master's program at Dallas Theological Seminary. It's definitely weird speaking on the panel just because when I was in that room, I thought that these people belonged to a museum with how old they were graduating high school. What a big deal. But it's exciting.
You can do whatever you want, even if you don't feel that you fit into the stereotypical Great Hearts mold. You'll do amazing things wherever you choose to go.
Thank you so much. We have to give a round of applause.
Our middle school student athletes are hard at work in the gym right now, so we got moved upstairs, right next to our college counselor's office. Which, by the way, I think that Mrs. Korkos is the best college counselor ever. Back in 9th grade, she helped me kickstart my college search, and I'm truly grateful for everything she's helped me with along the way.
It doesn't matter if you're thinking about college freshman year or senior year, she'll help you whenever you're ready. A new program is building confidence in girls at Great Hearts Roosevelt. The Great Hearts Roosevelt Spirit Squad is more than just stunts and tumbling, but it serves as a mentorship program between grades.
The athletic director came to me and asked if it was something I'd be interested in doing. I said yes. Didn't think we'd have a lot of people interested, and we ended up having 25 girls come out for the Spirit Squad. No experience, no cheer background. They just came out because they wanted to cheer for our basketball team.
Let's do the same thing. You on that side, you girls in the middle, and then we'll do a shoulder stick.
They cheer for our basketball players. They also do stunting and dancing. It has really helped our 5th graders look up to the older girls and get them used to what's going to be happening when they're going into prep next year. It has helped our older girls become leaders and learn what it takes to be a leader when someone's looking up to you. It has brought them together as a team. I told the 9th graders, you need these 5th graders to lift up because they're tiny, you can throw them up, you're brand new. I told the 5th graders, you need older girls like the 9th graders to lift you up and to throw you in the air, all those sorts of things. So I explained to them how much they need each other. I have seen them just step into the role of leadership as the older girls and giving the younger girls someone to look at, and even for the younger ones, just following that and even maturing as the season has progressed. We teach them all of the virtues that come along with great hearts and pursuing truth, goodness, and beauty. We teach them why. What is the whole point of a spirit squad? We are here to cheer on a team. We're here to bring the community together. They have done a halftime show at every basketball game. It's going to include dance, it's going to include cheer, and it's going to include stunts. I've been so surprised. They have just wowed me with their hard work and their effort. On performance day, I'm just in tears almost every time because I'm so proud of the work that they put into it and how well that they perform because of their hard work.
At Maryvale Prep, their chess team is making moves that would impress even the grandmasters of old. With students from 5th to 12th grade, this chess team has quickly become the kings and queens of the board, proving that when it comes to chess, age is just a number.
Great. All right, let's do it. Let's get set up. Chess is part of our winter athletic programs. It's open to 5th grade through high school.
I'm 10 and I've been playing for 4 years.
Within our chess program, we invite kids of all abilities to come join us, and we help hone their skills, their critical thinking skills, their logic skills.
My name is Darian Johnson and I've been playing chess for 3 years.
So this JV team currently is ranked #1 in the state. They have a record as a team of 8-2, so that puts them far ahead of the second place team.
If you're not confident, you probably will lose because you probably think that, oh, I'm going to lose already, so you don't even have confidence in yourself that you're going to win. I just have confidence in myself that I'm going to win, so that's why I do win. I'm competitive all the time. I always try to win.
Coaching chess is actually nerve-wracking. It's actually the hardest thing I've ever coached. You have a full clock. Use your full clock. Take your time. Think about your moves before you make them.
My record is 16-1.
A lot of them come in really good, so I have to make sure I'm keeping up with them, right? Here's the fork. I paid attention. You paid attention, that's a good fork. With any sport, repetition is probably the key. And so we try our best to repeat as often as we can to help hone their skills. It's always brain calisthenics, working hard, trying to figure out, okay, logically, what is my best option in this position?
Whenever I'm in a difficult position, I would keep trying to improve my position, hope that I don't blunder a piece.
And thinking 1, 2, 6 moves ahead to know where they're trying to go.
My top most preferable thing is CCT, checks, captures, and threats. If you don't find a check, do a capture, either that or a threat.
We do a lot of team building. We switch up. We have them coach each other. We have them support each other. We have them teach each other new moves, new openings.
When I joined this team, I felt nervous. Are they strong? If I could learn from them. But gradually, as I got to know them, I felt like friendship.
They are a team of 4 in each meet. The team gets ranked at the end based on how many points collectively they get individually.
I feel like we can win every time, and we will never back down.
These kids are putting in work each and every day. This is something that they have to go home and continue to do. This is something they have to do all weekend long. So these guys are working hard, just as hard as any football player, basketball player, soccer player, in their commitment to being successful chess players.
If you can't get good sportsmanship, you can't be on a team. You can't win a title. No matter how good you play, sportsmanship is the key thing here.
Turning now to some local events happening around the network. Greathearts Harveston hosted its first Mardi Gras Fest. Parents and guardians were invited to cheer on the scholars as they celebrated the rich culture and history of Mardi Gras season with a parade at the campus in East Baton Rouge. In the gymnasium, several shoebox floats created by students were on display. These were scale models of the much larger floats found in the city's larger parades. As they say, laissez le bon temps rouler, which is a timeless Louisiana motto meaning let the good times roll. And in North Scottsdale, Mr. Scott Shaughnessy, a 12th grade physics teacher at Scottsdale Prep, accompanied his students to the Barrett-Jackson car show and auction. The students devoted over 4 hours exploring many exhibits, including turbocharged rides with professional drivers on a racetrack in high-performance cars. Additionally, some students opted for an adventurous experience, riding in the Dodge TRX 700 horsepower 4x4 on an off-road dirt track.
The newest arm of the Great Hearts Network, Great Hearts Christos, a private school offering, was at the Arizona Capitol during School Choice Week.
It's National School Choice Week. There's moms and dads and tons of kids here.
There's a really good energy here right now.
There couldn't be a more perfect place to be getting involved than on the lawn out here in front of the Capitol.
Championing the ESA and the school choice and the rights of the parents.
Showing the people that are making the laws of our great state how important school choice is to us.
Virtue is the purpose of education. We want brilliant children, but if they don't have a heart for truth, for God, for a greater good beyond themselves, we're just producing computers.
Some parents want a Christian classical education, and the Empowerment Scholarship Accounts School Choice here in Arizona allows that.
The ability for you as parents and for you as students to pursue truth in your education, it is an invaluable resource.
To deepen the relationship between the home and the school around a choice that works best for that family.
They come home, they want to talk about school, they are learning so much, and I just would be so sad to see that taken away from them. And it's not easy for all the families here to pay their taxes and to choose to put their kids in a private school. The ESA money makes that tax dollars is allocated for their students anyway to be used to educate their students wherever the parents choose for them to be.
Having the freedom to pursue an education that I think really exemplified some of the more important characteristics that my parents wanted to impart on me, being the classical education of Greathearts, and being able to experience that, I would say, was very important in becoming the person I am today.
Every child has potential if they are in the right environment that meets the needs of the child. And that's a choice that parents get to make for their children. If it's working for you, fine. If it's not working, it's okay to look for a place that works for your child. And that's what school choice is about.
Give yourself a big hand.
As we begin to wrap up, I have some trivia for you, Christina. Did you know that Arizona is 112 years old?
Well, our kindergartners certainly know. 5- and 6-year-olds from our Archway Academies celebrated the state's birthday on February 14th with some Southwest flair.
Hello! Happy birthday to you.
We're celebrating Arizona's birthday with our kindergartners.
Happy birthday to you. When we go outside, I want you to look for your saguaro cactus. Happy birthday, dear Arizona. Happy birthday to you.
Having an understanding of our cultural background and being from Arizona brings us together.
I like to ride horses in Arizona.
And having a common understanding in that way.
You've been to Lake Powell? It's a lake in northern Arizona.
They get to dress up in like traditional Western wears.
They all look so cute in their flannels and hats and boots.
I even wear my boots and I feel like more confident today than I normally do, so I see why cowboy boots are so cool.
We're gonna go on a little Arizona scavenger hunt.
Don't touch it, don't get close. Touch it!
What should we not do?
Not touch them.
We learned about cactus, birds, flowers, things like that. Did you see everything you want to see?
No.
No? You want to keep going? Okay, let's go a little bit more.
I see a lot of birds.
Are you too? Do you hear them? Raise a super fine hand if you want a piece of this yummy looking cake.
We have birthday cake to celebrate the birthday for Arizona.
We'll give our first piece to Kaleo because it's also his birthday. Can I have it?
Celebrating as a class and just having fun is
Good. I want to see the picture.
the cool experience for sure.
Last month, our scholars celebrated their 100th day of school.
I can't wait to show these photos. Kindergartners at Archway, North Phoenix celebrated the 100th day of school by dressing up as 100-year-olds. This is always a fun tradition that happens at many of our academies.
We hope you enjoyed this month's newscast. As we leave, I'd like to invite everyone to the upcoming Lincoln Prep musical, The Sound of Music.
The show will take place May 2nd through May 4th. The cost is $10. Purchase your tickets through the Lincoln Prep payment portal at lincolnprep.org.
Have a good day. I gotta get some of this on camera.
High on a hill was a lonely goat herd. Lay-oo-lay-oo-lay-oo. Loud was the voice of a lonely goat herd. Lay-oo-lay-oo-lay. Folks in a town that was quite real.